Hi everyone! Many admire athletes because they're people with iron willpower and an irresistible desire to win. However, in sports, as in everyday life, no one is immune from getting into ridiculous situations. And since professional athletes are always being shot on cameras, there are dozens of extremely funny moments and curious cases caught on camera. So let's take a look at some of the most hilarious and impressive moments with athletes together. Are you ready? Then get yourself comfortable. I pity that such a cool physique does not guarantee her a place on the podium at all. The camera person got lucky. Her final somersault turned out to be even more spectacular than the attempt to win the set height. About 50,000 soft plushies were thrown by fans for the first goal of the team. Very impressive.
They're letting them fly. It's raining stuffed animals in Chocolate Town. What a beautiful...
This video is not for the faint-hearted. And this is exactly the case when the desire to cross the finish line is stronger than the sense of self-preservation. Despite the fact that boxers fight each other, they know how to pay tribute to each other after the fight. How little a little fan needs to be happy. It's so great that his dream has come true. Well, why not? Exchange gifts with your opponent before bashing his face in the ring. Remember guys, humanity is always in style. Will you say that she's not like everyone else? She definitely is, because not everyone can boast of such willpower and an indestructible desire to achieve the goal. Oh, and this runner made everyone break a sweat. Not only the fans, but also her competitors. This guy proved that he has a place in the team for a reason. What can I say? That's a real pro. It seems like they've confused their sport with boxing. No? This is what top-level expertise looks like. The main thing for athletes is attitude. The mood you start with is the mood you finish with. The more a boxer trains, the more maneuverable and elusive he becomes. I think this guy works out in the gym day and night. In my opinion, his plans include patenting a new version of hockey. Ooh, it must not be too pleasant to feel the impact of a ball flying at high speed right through your face shield. When life had other plans for how the match should end. Usually, golf is not a game where you can expect something super spontaneous to happen. But in this case, I think many were surprised by where the golf ball turned out to be. No wonder none of us like spoil sports. If you failed, well, don't make it worse for thy neighbor. At first glance, it's not clear at all what's going on with the pitch. But all this was for the long-awaited yes from his girl. This is what a direct bullseye hit looks like. She was pretty sure that everything had worked out, but again, it didn't turn out. It's hard luck. Modesty and basic rules of decency. This girl has clearly never heard of them. You can show your emotions in different ways, but throwing a tantrum like this one, and even more so during a competition, was probably not the best idea. Somehow, I didn't notice her wild desire to win. It clearly was a mediocre jump. These guys had everything coincided with incredible accuracy, and it's even hard to believe that it was just a happy accident and not a cold plan. You don't want to take me as a full-fledged member of the team? Prepare for my revenge. Apparently, that's what the dog thought when it decided to take a dump right on the playing field. The least you can expect during a football match is that an unexpected gift will land on you directly from the sky. Hey buddy, come to me. Let's hug. When I wanted to do everything perfectly, but again, something went wrong. You know how to hit, kid, but it would be better if you learned to think with your head and assume the possible consequences of your actions. This tennis player exposed his bum to his opponent just in time. Does he even know that you need to jump with a pole over the special bar and not just like that? Indeed, why not wipe the floors with your own clothes right during the tournament? You can't think of a better time. If this man with a flag wants to keep his job, then it would not hurt him to lose a couple extra pounds. He takes up too much space, becoming an obstacle for one of the participants in the race. A great start does not mean a great finish. Oh, it's nothing special. It's just that the guys were suddenly tired of running around the playground and decided to lie down to rest, synchronously. Judging by the vigorous reaction of the player, he would succeed in playing in theater and not in sports. Everyone has their own pleasures. Some people like to break a sweat on the field with the ball, and some like to walk in a new pair of shoes on a fancy cushion. The funniest thing here is not even her big failure, but how she managed to stay on the springboard after her hellacious fall. Hey bro, it seems you were too harsh. When you just cross the path of a boxer's leg, do not expect anything good for yourself. And why do you need sports equipment when you can use your own body instead of a racket? Can someone tell her that such an unusual technique of warming up before the start is not too effective? In just a few seconds, he managed to stand out in everyone's minds with his clumsy fall and make this day. That case when one stupid decision can really change the course of events. Figure skaters even fall gracefully. Well, how do they do it? Maybe the young man was dreaming about one of his girlfriends. This may be the reason why he did not notice the significant obstacle in front of him and lost his turn. So actively prep up for success to screw up big time. It's not every day you see an athlete warming up before a big jump with an invigorating dance, but it definitely looks cute. I wonder what she expected from a direct hit on target.